Alright, hi. Today we're going to be learning how to take apart an axle and get the gears, differential gears out. So basically what you're going to do first, you'll actually remove this whole panel cover right here. And then the next thing what you're going to do is you're actually going to take these two bearing caps off, and then you'll remove the axle, and I'll show you all how to do that. Alright, now that I got this taken out more that I'm ready to actually pull it, I'm going to give you guys a quick little component identification of what these are. Basically right here, this big gear right here is actually what's called a ring gear. If you look right underneath there, this gear, I have my finger at, that's actually a pinion gear, which actually turns the ring gear here. And if you look, if I can get a good angle, those gears in there are actually what's called spider gears. And I'll give you guys a better look at them when I actually pull this apart. Alright, so the next thing that I did was I actually removed the axle right here. Here, basically all you're going to do, look here, that's a C-clamp. And that's what actually holds the axle in place. Now, take this nut right off right here, pull this out, and then you pull out called this spacer. And basically what this does, it allows the axles to not have a lot of play going in and out there actually, so they stay where they're at. So all you'll do is you take a little magnet, the other one. So let me get the other one out. Alright, now that I actually got it out, I'm going to go in a little bit more details of what all it has. So, like I said, here we have a ring gear, a crown gear. And so actually, if you kind of look, you'll see how some of these actually have markings on them. And basically what that does is where the pinion is, where your pinion and ring gear meets. So again, what I was talking about is actually where the pinion and the ring gear meet. You can actually see some of the grooves here. And so you'll actually have a drive side, and then you'll have a coast side on the back side. Basically what that means is that when you're putting power to the pinion gear and it's actually turning, that's your drive. But when you let off your accelerator, you're still coasting, so the ring gear is going to actually turn your pinion gear. And so basically what you're going to look for is you're going to look for a mark. We would actually be able to tell if you put a little paste on there, and we actually put it back in there, and then we turn the pinion gear. So there's two things to look for, which will mess it up, is pinion depth and backlash. Pinion depth is actually the pinion going in too far or not going in far enough, and backlash is literally here, and it's going side to side, and that's backlash. Now to prevent backlash, you actually have these shims right here, which I have in my hand, and that actually sets your backlash. If you do want some backlash and you want some pinion depth, and it's the same for actually this pinion gear as well. For me to show you that, I have to actually fully take out the pinion gear. So looking at these gears now, you actually have two side gears and a spider gears right here. Basically, you take these out. So now that I actually have my pinion gears out, my side gears out, my two side gears and my two spider gears right here. So now you can actually see is that looking at these more now, that the side gears are actually splined like this, and this is how they actually turn the axles. Alright, these spider gears are hooked up like that. Now if I could kind of show you basically how it would look, kind of like something like this. And then these spider gears actually turn around like this. Like it. So you may be wondering why we have side gears and then two spider gears. Well, basically what this allows us to do is not only just turn the wheels, but actually each wheel can actually spin independently when you turn. And why you need that is so that when you're turning, let's say you're turning right, well your right rear wheel will actually has to spin slower so that your left wheel can actually catch up. So if I can show you, let's say here's my right wheel, and here's my left wheel. So basically, when you start turning, as you notice, my right finger doesn't have to turn as far as my left, doesn't have to travel as far as my left. Well, it's the same way when you go, even if you went to the left or right. And it's the same way how a tire is. And so these actually allow that to do that. So basically, if you look right here, they actually just spin. So even though it's still turning the left wheel, even though it's still turning the wheels through your ring of pinion, these are actually allowing the wheel to spin at their own independent speeds until you're out of the turn, like I said, until you're out of the turn and going back straight again. And that's really all that they do. Then you actually have these washers here that actually sit on, and that's what actually holds the oil inside, so that when they move, you actually have it in. So again, just a quick summary of all this. Right here is your ring gear. You actually have your differential carrier right here, which is the whole assembly. You have your pinion gear inside there. You have your shims, which prevent the backlash, and there's shims in there. You have your two spider gears and side gears. Spider gears, you'll know the difference is because they're actually splined to the axle itself, so that they actually turn the axle. You have your C-clamps, as I showed, which actually lock the axle in to the side gears. Well, guys, I hope that this was very informative, and you guys learned a lot. Bye.